Hello, everybody. Okay, we made it on. I'm so sorry. I was so excited to see you all on time tonight. I'll explain. I'll just wait till we have some people on. I just realized I have a stamp. Oh, while you're here, I'm gonna go. Actually, no, it's wet enough. I'll survive my live. I was like, I haven't used this in a week. It's gonna be a little bit dry. How is everybody? I'm hoping that somebody makes it on with me so that I'm not here on my own tonight. I know it's my own fault. I was supposed to be on at 5 for you tonight. And then I was not because my meeting at school got canceled after school. And it meant I could drive, yes, an hour away to go watch my child's rugby provincials. States, I guess, if you're in the States, that kind of idea. So I was able to go watch him, which I wasn't actually supposed to be able to do. So it was kind of nice. Anyway, so drove out to Abbotsford and back after school. Hi, everyone. It's so good to see you all. Yay! Hi, Claudia Bradley in Michigan. I love those. Okay, are we good? Let's play. So we're gonna play with uh I don't know the name of it. Just a second. This is this is where I actually get a little bit embarrassed because I'm still learning all of our names. I'm here for a live. Yay! I'm back. I had my amazing trip to Norway, which I'm going to admit, for those of you who have not traveled to Norway, it's incredible. It's stunning. Looks a lot like BC. I kid you not, which is where I live. It's kind of like reminded me of driving up. For those of you who know where we live, see the sky, like that's what it looks like a lot. I'm like, oh, this is kind of home. And we would go to these like incredible waterfalls. Shannon Falls is bigger. So it's a beautiful, beautiful country. The homes are incredible. It's so clean there, which I loved. But yeah, it was quite remarkable, quite an amazing. Heathrow Airport, not an amazing experience. It's terrifying. Jill, I don't know how you do that. It is. My Jilly's on right now. I've never seen so many people in my life. I was like, it's crazy town. But yes, all in all, an amazing trip, amazing to see friends. It was really nice to kind of be back in that mode. Okay, so I have got a basic white card base. Now, I'm going to blab to you while we're doing this tonight because there's two big things starting tomorrow with Stampin' Up. I'm going to grab my DSP. So kind of good to go here. Um, so first off, Stampin' Up's got a designer series paper sale starting tomorrow. So all the DSPs basically, with the exception of the ones that are like, the designer, like the color family ones, they're all on for 15% off. Oh, Jean, we had the most amazing week together. Rhonda, Eric, and I had an absolute blast. My cup is full, but then I leave them and then I get really sad. So so we've got some incredible DSPs on for 15% off. Now you're gonna see, like, look at my fish one. I'm already down to just like a little bit. So lots of use in these. So like that one, we've got this one, which is incredible. This is bright and beautiful. So one I'm using in that amazing stamp camp that I have coming up. If you have not registered, get registered today because it's like kind of our deadline in terms of hoping to make it in time. This was one I'm actually looking for tonight, I believe. Yes, this one's quite stunning. Use a little bit of that. But all those incredible DSPs are on 15% off starting tomorrow. Okay. Other thing that's on, the starter kit that we normally pay in Canada, we would pay 135 and get $165 worth of product. Well, tomorrow for the month of June, you can join my amazing team, which has a zillion other perks on top of it, but you spend 135 still. We don't pay any shipping on that 135. You just pay one provincial tax for us, but you get to choose $205 worth of products. So if you've got some bundles that you're looking at right now in the new catalog and you're like, I need these, this is what you want to do starting tomorrow. So many great perks. Okay. So let's get on that. Okay. So I'm going to jump in and we're going to use the incredible, love this stamp set. It is called Gorgeously Made. I'm in love with it for a variety of reasons, which you will see. The dies were the thing that drew me to it initially. Is that the right folder? It is. And then I've actually grabbed a folder that I think you will agree looks amazing with it. Okay. So, yeah. So the girls, we had way too much fun together. This folder, whoops, just a second. I'm just reading some, oh, I'm on, it's a parrot. I should, you know what I should do? I always have to make sure if I don't put this on live, it'll ding the whole time we're on. And I'm like, squirrel, and I get distracted. So this is our new embossing folder. Hi, Melanie. I can't remember the name. I will look in a minute. It's, oh, why didn't I look at the piece of paper that was just in my hand? Oh my God. Still getting over the jet lag. It's going. This is the exposed brick 3D embossing folder. Okay. So it is incredible. It's kind of broken up. You've got a really good kind of background to that one. Hi, sweet Sharon. Okay. So let me jump in here. I'm going to grab us a piece of basic white cardstock, kind of similar to the card front size. So I'm going to go with a 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. So I'm not going to take you over to my cut and emboss machine right now because I'll make myself nauseous. I've had sea legs for the past few days. I'm sorry, but it's really funny. Like when you're in your portable at school, I'm like, whoa. We got back late Sunday night and I was at school for Monday morning and my kids were having a little giggle at their teacher. I was like, I'm not sure whether it's night or day right now. And I feel like the portable is floating. Okay. Let me show you this incredible. I know. Oh, thank you guys. I missed you. Look at I love this. It's so pretty. Look at that one. So it's kind of, you can see the bricks and then, I mean, you could look at it from the back too, but then it's got this like beautiful kind of broken up pattern in it. Anyway, it is incredible. So what we're going to do is I'm going to adhere that one just down on my card front. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the dies. Yes. Oh yeah. Share, like, you know, when you get off a houseboat. Yes. Even if I'm on the boat for the day, sometimes they get sea legs for an hour or two after. But when you've been on a boat for a week, and the North Sea, I didn't know how incredibly rough the North Sea is. Like, it's pretty crazy. Hi, Case. How are you? Okay. So now these were the things that attracted me first to this bundle. These dies, hi Lucia, are incredible. So you've got the one that does like the little top, you know, like that does the little, what do you call those? I don't know. I like it because it looks like those pads that you used to be able to rip off. Then you've got a gorgeous torn edge. I love this one for sentiments. Check this one out. It's like this little label, but it's got torn edges on it as well. So cute. And then these two incredible flowers. But then if you check this out as well, this is kind of beautiful for just kind of distressing paper. We've got three cute sentiments. We've got your great friend, thank you, and hello. The two flowery ones. Now, don't match the dies because the dies are actually like full blown, like big cutouts. Does that make sense? Yeah. And so they don't match those, but you've got these great ones behind. I know, Kim, I'm with you. I actually bought this set for the dies. Kind of embarrassing. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we're gonna pick a DSP that we like for this one. And I will, these DSPs are spectacular. Second, this is called the Urban Elegance bundle. I'm a big fan of, like, you know, the Regals kind of colors, those kind of fall colors. So this is totally up my alley. I will admit this one, I feel like it looks like icing running down the side of a cake. I don't get that one, but that's okay because I like the other side. And we've got this one. I'm looking for, I think, some pretty peacock. Okay, I like that. More denim-y looking. I like that. That one's quite pretty, but not what I was wanting. Just apply for your passports last night. Oh, that'll be amazing. Heidi, you're going to go back. Oh, so fun. Okay, and that one too. So I like that first one that we chose. Okay, so whoops, I just tossed paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this DSP. I think I want the grain to go up and down. So I'm going to take it that way. And sorry to get my rear end there as I bend over to get paper. I'm going to do a 3 by 4. Actually, I'm going to go 3 by 4 1/2 because we're going to cut some of it off, right? That. Okay, so I've got that. Now, what I'm going to do when I go die cut this, because I'm not taking you over there, is I'm going to take this one, and this guy is going to go on just like that. We'll take the top off. And then this guy, we're going to create our torn edge at the bottom. Does that make sense? That's how we're going to kind of pull this one. Okay, so let me put it on my thing. So yes, my busy boy was playing in his rugby provincials. I'll tell you more as I walk over there. So hang on. Let me just get these through. This was a team, obviously, these kids couldn't play during COVID. Sports basically stopped here. There were no school sports. And they started back up end of last year. They got to play rugby last year, but they were horrible. Like they didn't win a game, you guys. Kind of embarrassing. Heading to Newfoundland. Oh my gosh, Denise, you're gonna love it. Um, so this year they have stepped it up. We have won many games. Now, wait, when I say they were horrible, I mean they didn't try last year, and I don't even know what tries are. Like touchdowns, except in rugby. Anyway, so yeah, not phenomenal. But this year they have been incredible. So they were down. It's like three touchdowns, but they're called tries. Three tries to none in this game, getting spanked. And then they came back and they were in the lead. And then in the last 30 seconds, they lost. So I would not have wanted to be the principal driving that bus home today because I feel like there was a lot of disappointed young men. Okay, do you see that? Isn't that stunning? So this is, you can see here, I'll bring it up. So we've got the exposed brick behind, and then we've got that gorgeous torn edge at the bottom. I guess I could make it a bit smaller. I feel like it's a bit big, but that's okay. Now, what I'm thinking is I would like to put this in, but I'm thinking like I'm in love with the wild wheat color. And I know some of you are cringing because you're like, what? Wild wheat? Some people really don't like it. I'm in love with it. I don't know because it's one of those colors I think looks amazing with navies and all that stuff. So, and I'm still learning my new catalog, guys, just like you. So I'm going to jump in and I want to find out what do we have in that wild wheat color that might be a little bit different in terms of paper. Okay, so we're into here. I'm just checking that, like the fancy papers. It would be pretty in silver. It totally would. But I really want the yellow. Oh, he's trying to talk me out of it. Okay, I'm looking in here. What's 9? In color luster specialty paper. Should we try that? I'm going to do it. Okay, I have it. I know I do. I just have to get in the right bin. Okay, this is the right bin. Pull it out. I've never been to Newfoundland. I know. Okay, so one of my incredible downline, who I love more than life itself, is moving there. And I've told her she is going to be my excuse to get to go there now because I so want to. Oh, there it is. Got it. So here it is. Oh, it's got really pretty, you guys. It's got a sheen. Gotta get this bundle. I know. It kind of does a great replacement for gold too in situations, right? Like I feel like it really gives us that a great look. Okay, so this, oh, it's heavy, you guys. Like this is thick, thick. Okay, let me grab. Just gonna cut this down so that I don't stick the whole thing through. Anyway, yes, teenagers upstairs. So I'm like, ish. Okay, I'm gonna die cut this one. Now, can you guys, is there another color that you think would look great with wild wheat? Maybe we want 2 of these. Or maybe we could do a vellum one too, might look incredible. Okay, let me bring it over. You're going to love this. But I love, like, you know how sometimes we'll paint things with Wink of Stella? Well, this paper means I don't have to. Like, it's already got that look to it. I know. Seriously, look at you. How many sheets of each color do you get in this shimmer pack? Just a second, sweetie. I'll tell you. Okay, so this is the in color luster. It says 10 sheets total, which would mean 2 of each. Okay. Like that, I have to check everything. I'm like, I don't know yet. I know nothing yet. That catalog being released and then leaving right at the same time. Peacock does look good. Okay. There. Oh my goodness. This is totally coming together. Okay. Now, this, I'm actually really tempted to use black on this. Okay, pause. And I'm going to grab that peacock paper. I feel like my DSP is too, this sounds funny. It's too peacocky for it to work. Because I feel like I'm too similar. Like it won't. Yeah, it's way too similar because that DSP is obviously very peacock. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. I'm thinking if I were another color, what could I be? Let's look at what colors are in this DSP because I know there is wild wheat. Copper clay, gray granite. Oh, gray granite might not look bad. Misty moonlight, moody mauve, pebble path, pecan pie, and pretty peacock. Thank you. I don't know. I was with you. I totally thought it was we were gonna pull it off, Ross. I did too. Don't feel bad. Okay, so now let's take. What do you think of here? Do we think black or do we think white for the sentiment? I feel like I could pull off black here. I really should have turned a light on in my craft room before I started tonight. I only have my desk lights on, but I can't tell what color anything is when I'm standing over here. I'm like, I don't know what I'm pulling out. Maybe pulling out green for all I know. Okay, there. You black? No, you look like you are. Oh no, you are. It looks like it's early espresso, but it's not. Black embossed with gold. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Can I do that? Okay, just a sec. We're just gonna test it without actually doing any stamping. So just give me one sec. Oops. I know I am gonna pull a vellum one. That's what I think I'm gonna do there because then I can get a little bit of color showing in the back. You're going to be safe for 1 week. Ooh, oh my gosh, you must be like giddy. Okay. Oh, I'm like, that's gonna work. Just a second. Do you know how good this feels to stamp right now, you guys? Like, honestly, I'm kind of giddy. Calm down, Ash. You know, I have so much to do this week in terms of prepping for classes and kits that are hitting the mail. But it's to me, it's a very welcome prepping. Okay, did you see what I did with that die after I die cut the last one? I put it back. Look at me. That's crazy. Crazy talk when I put things away. So yes, yesterday was I want to say it's not my baby boy, my big boy turned 19 yesterday and had a good laugh. He decided that he wanted to go out for dinner. And we said, okay, really, you usually want everyone at our house. He's like, no, I want to order a beer. So I was like, okay. So we went out and he ordered a beer. And about 2/3 of the way through the beer, he said, can I order a Coke, please? Like, oh my God, you're your mother's child. He's like, it's gross. I'm like, I know, dude. It's disgusting. He's like, but I thought it was going to be really good. I'm like, it's not. You're like me. You like sweet drinks. It's not going to be your thing. Really? 20 yesterday. So we had them a year apart, Melanie. Okay. That'll work in there. Yep. Tuck. Loving. This is working. It's totally coming together. Okay. Next, I need embossing buddy. We're going to use some gold powder to pull in that wild wheat. Okay. Do you think I can? Is this clear or is it rubber? No, it's rubber. I'm not going to be able to stamp it. Just so you know, I'm not that good. Okay. So what do we got? You're a great friend, or thank you, or hello. I'm going to go with thank you because I like. Where's my thing? I can't use my embossing buddy on that little strip. Please it on you. Ta-da! Thanks, Case. It's Casey. It's such a sweet set, and as I said, I was sold on the dies. That was all it took for me, just because I love dies that look like that, like those little edges, right? And I know which embellishments I'm going to use. Woo woo. There we go. Okay, thank you. So yes, I was smart. I got home before the teenager because he was on the school bus. And I said to him, I will order the sushi. You stop and pick it up on the way home. That's how you deal with a grouchy teenage boy. You feed it. In case you were unaware. Just give it food. It always calms down and things become far more manageable once you feed them. Okay, so I'm just making sure I don't have any extra Klingons because we don't want those. And I'm just going to heat this up. I know I have an open embossing powder. And you can't hear my heat tool. Oh, it is amazing, hon. Nothing better than a little embossing, especially black on gold or gold on black. Okay, we got it. Okay, so now that super sweet dye that we said we loved, we use it. I'm going to make a big mess and leave it because unfortunately, by this time of night for the past few days, the jet lag has kicked back in and I'm ready for bed, which is why I was all getting to do my 5 o'clock Facebook Live tonight. But, oh, that is really not straight. Sorry. Hand issue, just a sec. Just tearing it so that I can turn it the other way to go straight because I was not doing very well there. That. Oh, I'm really all of a sudden the ideas are coming to me as I'm doing this. Okay, you do. You need this set. Like need it, need it. Okay, sweet peas. So here we go. So that's gonna come in here. Giddy. Okay, now you know that we have this. I want to see. It might not work, but I think it might. So I've got that, and then I know I also want in color. Okay, so I'm gonna go with. What did you say? They say the way to it is. Denise, I'm in complete agreement with you. I'm gonna use this guy here. Okay, and I'm going to pull in some of our wild wheat dots. And then in terms of, I want a little bit of ribbon, just a little bit. Can I pull that off? Oh, I can. Okay, so this is our jute twine. So this is an in color one, okay? I know, do you remember that, Heidi? I remember it. I'm just gonna give myself a sweet little bow, just like that. Not too big, not too small. Just the size of Montreal. Why did I get rid of that punch? Like, do you remember it, Heidi? It was awesome. And I remember I was so excited when we got it. So why do I get rid of stuff like that? Like, just keep it because I'll use it again at some point. Okay. Now let's go here. So let's try and put a little bit of this together. So we're going to take this guy and we're going to use, oops, is this my brand new seal? It is. Sorry, I just loaded it last night. That, there. Okay. You think you still have it? Good girl. Better than I can say for me. Okay, put that one down. Then I'm going to grab some dimensionals for this guy. We'll get him on. 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. And then I always stick one in the middle because I don't like saggy middles. And at least this saggy middle, I have a bit more control over. Okay, got it. Let's put it on tipped. I think that's how I had it before. I don't even know how I had it. Okay, now I'm not doing this. I got in a fight the other night, not with a person, don't worry, with my liquid glue. I was doing a team meeting and it was upright with a pointed tip up here, like sticking upward. And it was like a volcano. It was oozing out the top. And I know you guys make fun of me for my lack of liking to use liquid glue, but I think it's best. Like I think it's got, I don't know, it's got gremlins that live in it. And they're like, here, watch what an idiot we can make her look like. Because I did. I felt like an idiot. Like, why is my glue pouring out the top and I'm not even touching it? So I'm just sticking a couple of our mini glue dots on here. Okay, so going to my back side, sticking one in that kind of key part because it's easy to hide there because it's wide enough, and then one a little bit higher up. Now I'm going to put the vellum one. The folder was called Exposed Bricks, sweetie. Gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, so got that. So now we're going to take you two, kind of take them, pull those middles just pretty close together. And I don't want them like stuck down. So it's kind of nice that the tops float a bit. That should have been a little bit more. I'm just going to move him a hair because I can't have him hanging off the edge of the card because then my issue becomes putting it in an envelope. Did you keep an ancient relic like that? I think I did. Do you remember that? Do you remember the curse? You never know when that's going to happen. Okay, so then I think what I'm going to do next to help me with some placement, which I have to decide, do I want this above or do I want this below? I think I like it above. Okay, I'm going to do it that way. So we're going to take this. We're going to add a couple dimensionals. I'm going to pull you down here, which is kind of great because it does help him keep those other ones anchored. Now I'm doing this straight lined up at the bottom of the card, okay? Now, I do have a couple, this, I know, me and my paper pumpkin glue dots. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna stick down 2 of my paper pumpkin glue dots. I'm going big. Yes, I agree, Heidi. Thank you, Denise. It's kind of nice when you haven't created in a while and it card comes together right away because that doesn't always happen. There, we can kind of let you, okay, tuck. Actually, maybe I'll turn you a bit. There. Now your bow heads off to the side. Thank you. Oh, so sweet. Okay. Then we're going to jump in and we're going to grab just a few of these guys. So we're going to go one. Whoops. That's not in the place I want it. I'm going to have to move it. Shoot. Two. Oh, it's actually not bad. That actually turned out quite incredible. You guys, I really like it. So again, all we used here, that's that new luster paper, the in color one. This is the incredible, what did we call it? What was the name of it? Oh, Earth and Elegance, DSP, on sale, people. Hi, Wendy, starting tomorrow, okay? Our jute twine. You don't want to miss the gorgeously made stamp set and dies. Like incredible, incredible, incredible. So throw those into your starter kit tomorrow. I would kill to have you on my team. We have like the best group of people and we have so much fun together. But the more the merrier, right? Like we do. We have an absolute blast together. So take advantage of it. Get all my team perks. They're pretty cool. If you look at the link tree that's in my description, go to Linktree and see that join my team and it'll take you and you can read a bit more about it. Okay. There you go. I hope that you guys have an incredible evening. And I will be on, I think I'll be on Friday after school. Okay. Mwah. I have missed you. Thank you so much. Oh, host code. Yeah, I'll go case. Just a second. I could actually give it to you now. So if you're trying to order and you want to do the host code so that you get my perks, because when you place an order over 100, you get the free global tutorial. I send out little make and take packs with other tutorials all the time. So there's lots of goodies you can do. But here is my current host code. Foop, there you go, Case. And it's on my link tree as well. So if you go to that link tree link that's in the description and you scroll to the bottom, it'll show you the host code there too. Mwah! Have an awesome evening. Thank you, Denise. You're so cute. Bye, guys.